This is the Ibis Styles in Bern, and this is my quick review of it. It was opened in December of 2022, which means that everything was fresh and new. Ibis Styles is different to the regular Ibis chain of hotels. Its unique selling point is that each hotel is meant to have a unique design and a boutique style interior. They even claim it's very Instagrammable. The other main benefit is that it generally includes breakfast and is family friendly. I was staying at one located near to the city centre of Bern. It's a 5-minute walk from the main train station in Bern. You can also get to it via the metros that crisscross the city. Did you know that you can get a free travel pass in many Swiss cities? For Bern, you'll be given a code at check-in to use on the Bern Welcome app for your free pass. Upon entering, you're greeted with a combined reception and bar. This is where you check in. There's also a restaurant behind it that's used for breakfast in the morning. There's a small seating area just in front of reception, along with a self-service fridge from which you can buy drinks from. Demonstrating the Ibis Styles uniqueness, they have a foosball machine in the area too. Walking the corridors to the room, I was not expecting to see bare cement coloured walls like something out of Grand Designs. I guess it's the trend nowadays, so it can be forgiven. The same colour palette continues. You get a very Nordic vibe in the room. The pale coloured floors and wood make it a clean, pleasant environment to be in. Compared to an Ibis, the feel and quality of materials used here are much better. The bathroom is essentially open plan with the room, so may not suit those looking for privacy. There is a sliding door, but essentially you can only use one of the rooms at a time, so you either use the toilet or the shower, but not both. Personally, I prefer having a sink in the same area as the toilet. The room is very compact with just a single fold-away table and a single chair in the corner. Being a city centre hotel, I wasn't expecting much of a view, but being in the city centre, great views are just a short walk away. One of the other quirks is that instead of a wardrobe, they have this weird mobile storage unit. It seems a bit of an afterthought and does get in the way while in the room. The room does have several power outlets. However, as I came with the incorrect plug for the country, it would only fit into one of the plugs by the TV. Talking of the TV, it's a modern wall-mounted Samsung with the usual international choice of channels found at most European hotels. I mentioned earlier that Ibis Styles is family friendly. The way they achieve this is by making many of their rooms interconnected. On my way out, I noticed they had a water cooler in the corridor. This is a good idea which I think more hotels should provide. Like I said earlier, the breakfast is located in the main restaurant on the ground floor. The breakfast was a simple affair. It has a spread of European-style breakfast items available. These are mainly breads, cereals and cold meats. There is a small selection of cooked items. All in all, it's okay and does the job, which is exactly what this hotel is. I quite like new hotels, and Ibis Styles, being a new brand, tends to be in new buildings. It's always nice to walk into a fresh new room. This has the added benefit of being much nicer than a standard Ibis, which is quite popular in Switzerland. I would recommend opting for an Ibis Styles instead if it's within your budget. I found this particular room for £110 per night, which was similar price to a regular Ibis. After considering the fact that you get breakfast included and you're in a much nicer and newer hotel, it's a no-brainer. Suffice to say, I will definitely be trying more Ibis Styles in the future.